Hello children, welcome to another class of our computer lessons. So today we are already discussing our second chapter, and let me remind you the topics we studied in our previous class, and before that and after that we are going to continue our second chapter, right? So what are the things we learned in our previous class? Can you remember? At first, we discussed about operating system. Then what is an operating system? An operating system is the set of programs that manages the computer resources. Simply, an operating system OS is a set of programs. Operating system is the set of programs that manages the computer resources, and also it acts as an interface between a computer and a human, right? And that it lets people communicate with the computer. That is the definition of operating system. Can you tell me what is the definition of operating system? An operating system is the set of programs and that manages the computer resources. Resources means software resources and hardware resources. Maybe an application or a hardware resource like a printer or a monitor, keyboard. Managing the resources. That's the duty of an operating system, and also lets people communicate with the computer. That means it acts as an interface between a human and a computer. That is operating system. So operating system acts as an interface between a computer and a human. Then we know in the beginning people did not like using computers. Why? Because they had to remember all the commands for operating a computer. They had to remember commands. Commands means instruction in a typed format, right? So they had to remember all the commands for working a computer, right? Okay. So in that situation, people did not like using computers. So at that time, Microsoft came with an amazing operating system. What is its name? Its name is Windows. Here we studied about Windows 7. Windows 2007. Windows 7. Okay. So what is the special feature of Windows 7 or Windows operating system? It is graphical user interface. GUI. What's the full form of GUI? Graphical user interface. Graphical user interface. Yes, graphical user interface. Then why a Windows is known as a GUI? Because we know in the beginning people are working in a computer on the basis of commands, typing instructions. But in Windows, the commands in the text format are replaced by some pictures. Commands are replaced by some small pictures. For example, commands in olden days, in the beginning, they used commands for working a computer. But in Windows, commands are replaced by small pictures. That means commands in the form of small pictures. Then what is the name of this small picture? Its name is icon. So what is its name? Its name is icons. Right? So in Windows, it is very user friendly because the camera used in the form of small pictures. Commands are used in the form of small pictures, and that small pictures is known as icons, right? And Windows 7 is known as graphical user interface. Okay, then this is the look of a Windows 7. You look at the picture of your textbook, and then we have discussed desktop. Then what do you mean by desktop? When we turn on the computer, we look a screen on the monitor, right? That screen is known as wallpaper, desktop. And the definition of desktop is the look on the screen when we turned on the computer. Desktop is the look on the screen when we turned on the computer. And in that computer we can see a screen, so that is the interface. That is, all Windows is installed on that interface. Then next is icon. What is an icon? An icon is a small picture that represents files, folders or any other programs. So what do you mean by icons? Icons are small pictures that represents files, folders or any other programs. Okay. Then can you give some examples of icons? Yes, recycle bin, folders, files, paint program file, folder. These are the examples of what? Icons. Okay. Then next topic we already discussed, that is selecting multiple icons. Then can you tell me how to select multiple icons? For example, in a desktop there are 3 icons. So I want to select that 3 icons at once. How to select multiple icons? Just click on an empty area, then drag the mouse surrounding the application or icon, then select or drag all the icons in desktop. Then wallpaper. Then what do you mean by wallpaper? The background which we can see on the icon. You can see a background on which icons are placed. That background is called the wallpaper. That means when we turned on the computer, we know there is a screen. And in that screen, there is a picture. We can change that picture, and that picture is known as desktop picture or wallpaper. Another name is wallpaper, or another name is background picture, right? Background picture, desktop picture, wallpaper. These are the names of the screen when we look on the Windows at first. Okay. Then another component of desktop Windows is taskbar, where we can see this taskbar at the end of the Windows. At the end of the Windows, that means here consider this is a window and there is a bar at the bottom of the desktop. Bar placed at the bottom, and it's known as what? Taskbar. Taskbar. In the taskbar, there is a button here, that is start button. Start button. So from the start button, we can access other applications or programs in the desktop. So from the start button, you can go to other options in the Windows or options in our desktop. Right? So here is a button, that is start button, and there is a bar at the bottom of the desktop, that is taskbar. And there is an icon here, that means it is known as show desktop icon. Show desktop icon. Desktop icon. Then what is its use? When we click the desktop icon, we can see the clear picture of the desktop. That means all the windows are minimized when we click the desktop icon. Okay. Then next is files and folders. What is file? A file is a computer work with a file name is stored on the disk or secondary devices. So file is a computer work which we done on the computer and it has a file name and it is stored in disk. Right? So the definition of file is what? A file is your computer work stored with a name on a disk. A file is a computer work stored on a disk with a file name. Then what are the operations we can do in a file? For example, just consider this is a file. Right? So we can open the file. That's one of the operation. Close the file. First create file. Open file, close file, rename file, then delete file. So what are the operations? First, we can create a file, we can open a file, we can close a file, we can rename a file, and we can delete a file. Then, how to create a file? How to create a file? For example, you have to create a paint program file. Paint program file. Paint program file. How to create a paint program file? First, open the paint application, paint program application. Then just draw a picture of your favorite flower, car, etc. First, draw a picture of anything on the paint program application. Then save with a file name. For example, we saved with a file name flowers. So here is a file. Its name is, here is a file, paint program file, and then its name is, file name is flowers. So now we create a file. Then how to open a file? Just double click on the file. Just double click on the file, then the file will open. And how to close a file? When we open the file, there is a cross mark here. So just click on that mark. So we can close that file. Then how to rename a file? For example, here the file name is flowers. Then I want to rename it pictures. I want to rename the flowers with the pictures. How to rename the file name? Just double click the flowers and the cursor will point here. Then we can edit the flowers. So we can edit flowers, replace it with the picture, and then press enter key. Press enter key. Enter key. So what are the operations? We can create a file, we can open a file, we can close a file, then we can rename file, and also we can delete a file. How to delete a file? Just click the file and then press the delete key in your keyboard. Press the delete key in your keyboard. First select the file you want to delete and then press the delete key in your keyboard. Okay, that's all about file. Then next is folders. questions in folder, how to create a folder. Folder, F-O-L-D-E-R, folder. Yes, what is folder? Folder keeps a file organized by grouping them together. So what is a folder? A folder keeps file organized by grouping them together. That is the definition of a folder. Then what is a folder? A folder keeps a file organized by grouping them together. Okay. For example, in the cupboard, we have different things and we keep in different shelves because we do not want to get mixed up with other things, right? So we can organize the things in different shelves for avoiding mixing. Okay. So the same way, flowers are keeping files organized and grouping them together. So, how to create a file? First, right click on the desktop. Right click on the desktop. Right click on the desktop. Then, next, new option. Point to the new option. Then go to folder. So a new folder will appear. So just imagine this is a folder. A new folder will appear and we can open, close, then rename, move files, then delete. We can do many operations in the folder. So folder means it keeps a file organized by grouping them together. So how to create a file? Just right click on the desktop, then point it to the new, then point it to the folder and create a folder. Okay. Then how to open a folder? Just double click on the folder name. Then how to close? Now we know after opening the folder we can close. There is an option, so we can close the file. Then how to rename the folder? Folder. That means just click on the folder name and we can edit that name with another name and press the enter key. So the name, old name changed to new name. Then next is moving files into folder. How to move files into folder? Just click on the file you want to move into the folder and then drag the mouse into the folder. Otherwise, just press the control key and move into the folder. Okay. Then next is delete a file or a folder. Clicking on that file or a folder you want to delete, then press the delete key. Next, we are going to learn where does the deleted file or a folder go. So next topic is where does the, so now we are going to learn about where does the file or folder, where does the file or folder go? Where does the file or folder go when deleting? For example, this is a file. Imagine this is a file and its name is academic. So this is a file and its name is academic. Okay. So just imagine this is a file and its name is academic. I want to delete this file. I want to delete this file. How to delete this file? Simple, just click the file name. First, click file. Then second one, press delete key. click File Academy and then second one press the delete key. And remember that this file will not completely deleted from our disk. So if you want to delete this file permanently from your computer, you can go to the recycle bin and then delete that file. Okay, so imagine this is a file, its name is academic, and how to delete that file? Click that file and press the delete key. Okay, so when we delete using the delete key in our keyboard, it will disappear from the place you already created. So when we click or when we delete the file using the delete key in our keyboard, it will not permanently delete it, but it will disappear from the place you created it. Right? It will disappear from the place, not fully deleted. It will disappear from the place. Okay. So if you want to delete that file permanently, you should go to recycle bin, because this file, so after deleting, that means after pressing the delete key, it will goes to the recycle bin. It will go to the recycle bin. Right? So when we delete a file using the keyboard or pressing the key in our keyboard, this file will go to the recycle bin. So just imagine academic is the file here. It will go to the recycle bin. So if you want to delete this file permanently, just go to the recycle bin and then right click here, and then you have two options. First one, delete, another one, restore. First delete and second restore. Okay, so if you want to delete that file permanently, just go to the recycle bin and select the option delete. Then, if you want to get back that file, you want to click restore. If you do not want to click delete that file permanently, you want to restore it. After some time you think it's an important file, so you don't want to delete, so you can restore it from the recycle bin. That means if you want to delete the file permanently, click the option delete. You do not want to delete, that means you have to get back that file, just click the restore button. There are two options. And now what is a restoring file? Restoring a file means getting back from the recycle bin to the place where you deleted it. So what is the definition of restoring? Restoring a file means getting back the file from the place, from the recycle bin. Getting back from the recycle bin to the place where you deleted it. Once again, restoring a file means getting back from the recycle bin to the place where you deleted it. Okay. Then to restore a file, just double click on the restore file and then right click option, you can delete it or restore it. Okay. Then emptying the recycle bin. Emptying means when we empty the recycle bin, all items in the recycle bin will be permanently deleted. When we emptying the recycle bin, all items in the recycle bin will be permanently deleted. For example, there are so many files in this recycle bin. So, if you want to, that means just right click here, empty the recycle bin. Okay. That means here this is a recycle bin. There are some files here. So if you want to delete these files permanently, first of all just right click here, then there is an option that is empty recycle bin. Then when we click empty recycle bin, there is a warning message will come, and in that message like, are you sure want to delete this permanently, like that. So just press or click yes button. After pressing yes, so the all items in the recycle bin will be permanently deleted. Okay. Next is renaming a file or a folder. We already discussed this, but next topic is renaming the file or a folder. Renaming file or folder. So next topic is what? Renaming a file or a folder. Okay. So for example, this is a file. So if you want to rename this, for example, this is English. This file name is English. Just imagine this is a file and the file name is English. If you want to rename the file, first right click on this. Right click on this file and then just first right click on the file name and then a shortcut menu. That's the word. Shortcut menu will appear. Then you can see an option rename. So just click the rename option. Then the cursor will place it here. Then you can edit English with the, for example, I want to edit with the science. Okay, so edit English with the science and then press enter key. Okay, so first if you want to rename a file or folder, just click the file name or double click or right click the file name. Then a shortcut menu will appear. Then you can go to the rename option. After rename option, then the cursor will place at the old name like English, and then you can edit that portion with another name that's science, and then after press the enter key. So the older name will be changed into new name. Okay. Then so these are all about our chapter. So for a quick recap, first we learned operating system. Then Windows operating system is very user friendly. Small pictures is known as icons. Then after that we discussed a file. What is a file? then folder, then how to rename a folder, where the deleted file go, then how to empty the recycle bin. So these are all about our second chapter. Then there is a quick practice here. First question, create a folder with a name Crystal and rename it to Marisa, then delete it afterwards. First, create a folder with a name Crystal. How to create a folder? Simple, it's very simple. Just right click the new, right click on the desktop. First step, right click on the desktop. When we do the right click, there is an option, a shortcut menu will appear. So in that menu, point to the new. There is an option named new, and then go to the folder. Then after folder is created. Okay. Then, so first of all we created a folder and change the name Crystal. After that, here question is rename it to Marisa. So now the folder name is So the question, first create a folder and its name is Crystal. Crystal. And then rename this file. Then we know how to rename this file. Then after renaming, the file name becomes Marisa. First, the folder name is Crystal, and then after renaming, the folder name becomes Marisa. You know how to rename a file. Then next question is delete it. After renaming this file, we know the current file is now Marisa. Then delete it. Then just press the deleted key. Then it will be deleted. Not permanently, it will appear from the place you created it. The next question. Create 3 folders of Delhi, Mumbai and India on the desktop. Create 3 folders. Just assume this is a folder Delhi. And this is another folder Mumbai, and this is another folder India. So first we created 3 folders. Okay. Then move the folders Delhi and Mumbai inside the folder India. We want to move Delhi and Mumbai to the folder India. How to move these 2 folders into another folder? We know a folder containing another folder is known as subfolder. Okay. So first of all, we can move this Delhi folder to India folder. How to move? Just click on the folder Delhi and then drag the mouse into the India folder. So after that, our India folder contains Delhi. Then next, just click on the Mumbai folder and then drag onto the India. That is Mumbai. So now the folder India contains 2 folders, Delhi and Mumbai. Okay. Then these are all about our second chapter. So the notes will send it to your WhatsApp group, and after that you have to write all the notes in your computer notebook, and then if you have any doubts, just write at the end of your notes, right? Then and take a picture of each of that notes and send it to my WhatsApp number.